So you want to get paid to write, but where are those places to get paid to write? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you my top recommendations on those places to get paid to write. And if you hang around, I'm going to share with you a little known way to find out what publications pay their writers. All right, so stick around for that. So if you like this video, please smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for more freelance writing advice from a mom to twins. All right, so the first place you can source freelance writing jobs and get paid to write is with Writer's Work. Now, I do have a video on Writer's Work, a review video, so make sure you check that out. But in a nutshell, Writer's Work is a budget-friendly premium job board to help brand new writers like you find highly paid freelance writing jobs. Writer's Work also sources their own gigs, so that's an added plus. And they also have a section for submissions so that you can get paid for your writing. I think it's a great platform. You can use it to draft up your client pieces. You can use it to motivate you to write more because they have a little tracker for your goals of what you want to do per month or per day. It's a really nice platform for brand new writers. And now the second place that sources jobs for you is with Contena. Now Contena is another premium job board, and it's not as budget friendly as Writer's Work, but they have so much more with their platform. They do have online courses, they have a coach that helps you, they have so many resources on that job site. I personally like the job board aspect of it. You can get alerts to your phone or to your email, like there to find the jobs that you want. But the biggest thing is that you can filter out just high paying ones. You can filter out your niche and find specific high paying writing jobs that I don't see elsewhere, like specific to course writing, educational niche. There's a lot of different types of copywriting jobs there as well that I haven't found on free job sites or other job boards that I belong to. The next place you can get paid to write is with free job boards. So I'm going to share with you two of them. The first one is with ProBlogger. ProBlogger is probably one of the most popular job sites that's free to use. Because it's one of the most popular, you are going to find lower quality jobs on this platform and you're going to have a lot of competition. So if you're going to use a free strategy like this, you have to be up early because all job boards post early. I'm not quite sure if it's like 6 a.m. Eastern. I have no idea what time, but check early in the morning and check late at night because they could also post after midnight, for example, and see what's out there so that you can be one of the first people to pitch. But again, you can just type in your specific niche and get what is offered here on the ProBlogger job board. You're also going to take a little bit of time sourcing these gigs because again, you're going to find ones that aren't worth your time, ones that pay very little, but you might just land something that's really good in the beginning and build your freelance writing business off of that. The next job board is with freelancewriting.com. I'll put the links to these two free job places as well as Writer's Work and Contena in the description below, so make sure you check that out. All freelance writing is from one person. Her name is Jennifer, and so she sources these and vets them herself. That's why I like this job board. It's not as busy as the other ones, and there aren't a lot of gigs each month or each week. But what I like about them is that, like I said, they're vetted and she tells you if they're actually a really legit job and they're good. All right. So this is something like she has ebook writing, ghost writing, content writing, and she tells you the price and if it's for semi-pros or it's a pro rate. This is good knowledge for you as a beginner. So I would check this not as frequently, maybe once a month or every other week, just to see if there's any new submissions on her job board page. The next place to get paid to write as a brand new freelance writer is with Paid Opportunities. All right, these are paid guest posting sites or online writing sites, like online magazine sites that you can get paid for those pieces of content. So I'm going to share with you a couple of them. So over on my Twins Mommy site, I have two posts actually. One that pays $100, 12 sites, and another one that pays $200. So I'm gonna just briefly go through this first blog post. The one thing with these paid submissions is that you might have to wait a long time to get recognized. You're dealing with editors, and since they are publishing this online, they're getting a lot of pitches, a lot of submissions. And so it's gonna take longer for you to get paid for these. Like some of these are magazines, so Family Fun is $1.25 per word. Her View from Home is a website and they pay based on views, so $100 for views. The Yummy Mummy Club And oh, just to let you know, a lot of these sites are geared for mom bloggers, but the next post, I do have some very niches in that one that you can look into. There's Money Pantry, so finance, freelancing here, more mom, Cosmo, Metro Parent, Clubhouse, healthy living. So here's something with healthy living. $150 for 1,500 words, a 6,000 word blog post on healthy living. And then, yeah, so those are the ones. Some of them are specific to where you live. So raising Arizona kids is specific to being in Arizona for sure. But you can definitely peruse this list to see if they are still accepting contributors. I try to update these posts as much as I can. So some of them may not work. They may not be offering paid submissions anymore, but hopefully these are as relevant and up to date as possible. The next one is 12 sites that pay moms $200 to write. Right, so these are higher paying ones, but they're more specific. So this one, again, here's horticulture, gardening. So this is something that you might be interested in if you want to break into the gardening niche. So you can get paid $300 to $600 for feature articles. Horizon Guides. So it says Horizon Guides is a contributor travel site. So travel site here. Another mom parenting site there. Here's cooking, so food, Cooking Detective. Cooking Detectives pays $150 to $250 for their guides and pay $50 to $75 for articles, right? So you can read up on this and what they want and what they seek. This Old House, so renovating, if this is something that you're interested in that type of niche as a writer, they pay $250. Vibrant Life, so this looks like it's exercise and recipes and going green and family health and mental health and physical health and spiritual health and weight management. They have a lot of topics, so as a freelance writer, you can definitely see if this is up your alley. If you want to do mental health writing, you can pitch. Physical, going green, recipes, like all of this, you can definitely pitch if that's your niche. The Barefoot Writer, they want inspirational posts for writers. They want to help other writers in their freelance writing. So you can definitely pitch your knowledge about freelance writing to the Barefoot Writer. They pay $100 to $300 depending on the article. Christian Science Monitor. They pay $200 to $225 depending on the article. So Christian Science is independent international news publication. Their content spurs constructive conversations around current news. So international and national news stories, case studies of people making a difference, and Christian perspective on science. So if this is up your alley, you can definitely pitch to them. WP Hub, if you're more in the tech, WordPress writing. I had a client in this niche and I sort of liked it. It was a little bit hard for me since I was new to using WordPress, but those posts actually helped me learn more about WordPress. So it actually was a nice gig to have. But here, WP Hub pays $200 depending on the topic and length. Here on trends and design concepts, coding best practices, and knowing the latest plugins and themes. Alaska Airline Magazine. So they pay $150 up to $700 per piece. This is a well-known magazine for flying. There are 3.8 million people that this magazine reaches, so it's a nice publication and it looks legit too if you are a writer for Alaska Beyond. There's Early American Life, VQR. They pay $200 per poem, so if you're into poetry, prose is $25 per word, and book reviews, you can earn $500 up to 2,400 words. So this is a kind of a neat site. It's very eclectic. It's a literature journal. All right, the next place you can get paid to write is with Medium. Medium is a content publishing platform. And if you sign up to Medium today, you can create your portfolio. So writing samples can live on there. You can guest post on publications there. There's a lot of opportunity for writers. And there's a lot of opportunity to get paid for your writing. It may not be a lot, although there are some Medium writers that get paid thousands of dollars based on all the impressions and views that they get for their content. I've been on Medium for a couple years and I recently monetized that platform. I don't make a lot. All right, so the last way to get paid is what I sort of teased in the beginning of this video of knowing what the publications pay their writers. And that's a site called Who Pays Writers. I'll make sure to leave the link to this site in my description below. But you can see here that writers submit their rates on this platform here. So it can says report a rate. So if you are a writer for a magazine, you can tell them your rate. So for example, Teen Vogue, we know that they pay 25 cents a word for this writer. USA Today, 60 cents a word. You can see a lot of these magazines and what they pay. And if the writer was happy with it. So City Lab paid 30 cents a word, but it says here they paid in 3 months. And so it wasn't very great. This one paid in a month, paid in 6 weeks, they're okay with it. So you can see a lot of information on this, which I think is very helpful for new writers. If they're interested in writing for certain publications, see if it's on here and see if you agree with the rate and what the people say about working with that client. Because there might be some more information here. You can see all the different rates that people have state for the one Globe and Mail, which is a newspaper. You can see it's all different. So it could just be for that per writer for that feature story, right? And it tells you they got paid 40 cents a word for a 750 word opinion editorial column or essay. It was with a solicited pitch. Editor asked you to pitch, so it can tell you even the process here. This one was little to no reporting. It was a cold pitch and they got 27 cents a word. They paid in a month with no pre-existing relationship. So that's kind of neat to know that you can pitch to the Globe and Mail, which is a newspaper, and they could hire you for a story. Right, so this is a very valuable site. So make sure you bookmark that site so that you are familiar with freelance writing rates for certain publications. All right, so I hope you like this video. Tell me in the comments below if you're familiar with any of the sites that I've mentioned, or you found some new sites. Tell me which site you want to start investigating so that you can land some freelance writing jobs. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Oh, and don't forget to pick up my Booming Niches Guide. If you're brand new to freelance writing and you need a niche right away, this guide can totally help you. There are 72 writing niches. I recently updated it, so make sure to pick that up.